we've got a bit of interesting stuff ahead. So that's there. Perfect, perfect. Now I'm just gonna... Oh my, apparently I had 3,000 apps open. What do you know? Well, it says stream quality is good, and it looks like we are live on both YouTube and Twitch now, which is pretty great. So, now the question is Twitch working? Because my air conditioning still isn't, that's for sure. Ah, the week. That's who we stream. Alright, so we got that. Dorito, Epic Dorito, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Here we go. Twitch seems to be working now, unlike yesterday, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we got everything together, I think. Yeah, I think we have everything together. So we do have a couple of interesting things that we can discuss before the main part of the stream today. Well, at some point during the stream today. First off, first things first, it's the first thing that pops up when you open the game. This offer here is actually a pretty decent offer. Let me tell you why. Yeah, congrats about that. I'm sorry, I forgot to answer that, but congrats on the 100 rocket. That's going to be really helpful for you. But let me break down this offer real quick. So you see here, it's Shield. Most of these characters don't have a whole lot of use. Like Captain America, at this moment in time, a lot of late game players already have him fully maxed, and he doesn't really have a team anymore. He used to be amazing, and his kit's still pretty good, so there's hope for him in the future. But right now, he doesn't really have a spot. Black Widow, same with her. Used to be amazing, not really much for her right now. Her kit still has some good use, but not really a team for her, and she's mostly just a gap filler from time to time. Hawkeye, there's really no use for Hawkeye. A lot of people have him maxed already. Quake is actually now on a meta team, but she isn't like the most essential member, and again, a lot of people already have her fully maxed. Sure, 100, 200, 300, 400 shards of those character total for 25 isn't too bad. It's a lot of shards. 100k gold, that's nice. It's not worth a lot of money. But you see this here yo-yo, 100 shards of yo-yo normally sells for like 50 bucks. So right now you get 100 yo-yo shards for 25 bucks, and you get the rest of these characters. If you were someone that's spending on the game, that is an offer that you should be interested in, at least in comparison to the regular value. So that was just the first thing that pops up, so it's kind of important. Hey there, Chris. Thank you for coming on by. I am wondering why my air conditioning didn't start working today like it was supposed to, which is a little sad, but, well, it'll start working eventually. Now I just got to make sure. I do have a couple of other little things that we can do. At some point today, I would like to react to the ISO 8, which I can do whenever you guys want. To be honest, I haven't read it yet. I can react now, like whenever, because I have no idea what it actually says. So I need to spend some energy really quick here. Let's get Ghost Rider and Elsa farmed. Then, today I've been working on a little something that I can use on videos that I make. Oh my. Yeah, that's fine. Just got a notification that my computer's low on space, which is an issue. I should deal with that, but not right now. But I did work on something that will be making an appearance in some videos in the future, which is good. Yeah, so we've got a bit of outside of gameplay stuff that we can be doing today, which is pretty exciting. And then we always have the gameplay and stuff that we're doing here. So I got 0 shards between those two. That's not great. Let me just get some energy for this. We also have war, we have raids, we got everything going on today. Got blitz, we got arena we can do. Got a full house. Got a full house. So whatever you guys are wanting to see, any questions you guys may have, feel free to ask and let me know what you want to see and we can make it happen. We got the energy refill, got the campaign store refresh. I've been working like crazy for 4 hours, so I haven't even looked at this yet. This I'm buying. No second thoughts. That's just being bought. Orbs, what do we got? Do we got anything special? Basic orb, not so special. But you know you need basic orbs. They get you some stuff. Mainly Ultimus credits. This is nice. Alright, I'm okay with that. There we go, Domino. My Domino's getting big. She's growing up so fast. Right, we got the milestone orbs. Hey Epic, did you actually end up watching the full video with Mr. Free-to-Play, Senraven, and I? Because I know a lot of people that have been treating that as like a couple-day event. I guess that's pretty fair when you make a video roughly 3-4 times longer than you meant to. That's good, I needed some of that. Get that, get that. Anything else there? No, hopefully not. What else do I have? Do I have a purple? No, I have an orange. Probably all superior basic catalysts. They usually are. Which is why I don't actually consider them the bottleneck some others do. Even if you see that I'm technically usually short, they just come in so fast. You're spreading it out? I figured. I was just kind of curious what your go-to tactic for this was. A lot of people are spreading it out, which I completely understand. It was a long video. It was like an hour and 25 minutes. But there we go. That's good enough for the spending of resources for right now. Let's get into some DD3. I mean, I have raids I really got to be doing, but let's start off with DD3. And then I think we should actually react to the ISO 8. I think a lot of people are going to be wanting to see my thoughts on that, as I've been getting questions every day on my thoughts on ISO 8. And we had no information, but apparently they gave some information, and I'd like to see that so I can actually give some feedback. And then maybe I'll show the thing that I've been working on and get back to the gameplay. Alright, so let's get into this node. Hopefully we can make some progress. If my memory is correct, we kind of got left off at a really rough spot. But it is what it is. Alright, so today was my appointment at the government D office thingy. I was waiting in lines outside in the heat for like 4 hours. Wasn't the most fun. Well, we got actually quite a bit of progress already. Let's just go on Merc Lieutenant because he actually has a heal and we don't want that heal proccing at all. So now we just kind of hope that they target the people that we want them to. Which is Phoenix. That's not Phoenix. Oh, come on. You don't even kill the Phoenix? No, no Magneto. Bad Magneto. Alright, actually. Alright. Go, Magneto. Magneto, take your turn. Magneto. Yes, Magneto. Waste your ultimate right before I go back into this node. That's right. That was good. That was good timing. So I did 2.87 mil. Not too bad. So let's get right back into this and hopefully do even better. Can heal up that Phoenix. Have I noticed that whenever they feature a character on a splash screen, they end up being really good? No. I have not noticed that. And I'm pretty sure we can look into it and find some examples where that's not true. But it also makes sense, especially now they try and make every character really good. But they're going to try and like get people hyped up about the more exciting characters. I mean, if they put like Night Nurse right now, like a brand new one of Night Nurse, people aren't going to be like excited about it. So they're trying to do the new shiny characters. But I'm not positive right now that the new one is Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I'm not positive that she would be the big character from this patch. You got your Rocket at 3322. Congrats. Come on now, kill. Yep, that's the one to kill. Now, Phoenix special, perfect. I'm going to save that for... Mind you, I would have gotten an ult. Well, I wouldn't have gotten an ult off, but... Yeah, it was a good idea because there was enough AoE that Phoenix would have died anyways. And the reason you do that Ultron special is to kind of just try and keep Phoenix alive. So I think that was successful. I think that was a pretty good... I mean, I made like a little progress. I killed some characters. Hey there, Teacherman. Welcome, welcome back. Yeah, 2 days straight for you. Definitely. This is my... Well... It's... I was gonna say it's like my straight, but it's definitely not my 30th day straight. And it's not as much as 20 because I got sick and missed a day. But once a day for a while, at least. But glad you came on back. So that was my DD3 run. Not too bad. I made progress. So I'm gonna try and get this set up so I don't screw up. Look at something, a couple things here, and see what they are because I don't really know. So first off, we gotta get that off my screen. A couple things I just have to take off the screen, like prep-wise, in order to do this. All right. Now, last thing I gotta do is find which page it is. All right. So now this should do it. Let me take a quick look. Yeah. Okay. So on ISO 8 preview and playtest number 2. It is Tuesday, so it's not a blog post technically. But let's just take a quick look at what this says. I haven't read it yet, but I would be very curious to what it says and try and give some thoughts. I'm going to need my phone on my hand because I literally just removed the chat from the screen on my end on Twitch chat on my phone. But yeah, so in October 2019, being developed called ISO 8. This playtest included 100 players, many of which are high-level players, content creators, or community leaders. None of those are me, by the way, guys. None of those are me. We received a lot of great feedback from this, so much so that the team made changes to several of the core elements of the feature. If my memory is correct, what they mean by that is they actually reduced the amount of RNG involved, so they made it more player-friendly. At least that's what it was. We were being told. But anyways, now here in June 2020, we are happy to announce that a second playtest is about to take place, with another 100 players invited to test the feature further and provide more feedback. Again, not me. Once again, we shall be listening closely to what those players have to say to help ensure that we deliver a feature that is unique, fun, and rewarding. The feature is still a work in progress, and many elements are subject to change, but we would like to present you with a preview of the feature and why it's the next evolution of Marvel Strike Force. Okay, so first off, I'd like to say they're playtesting this twice. Normally they playtest things 0 times, so this is a lot better. And I'm, you know, I don't know anything about this yet, but I'm excited and getting feedback. That's a good start. ISO 8 is a new progression system, somewhat similar to Gear, but for the first time will allow you to customize the characters in your roster. Using Scientist Supreme's latest invention, the Matrix, players equip ISO 8 crystals to power up the machine. Each of these crystals will increase the power of one of the 5. If there was speed on this, the game would be broken, but it's not, so that's a good thing. Crystals such as protectors or blasters. Okay. Makes sense. So it's character type, crystals. This kind of reminds me a bit of Contest of Champions, which I've actually never played, but I watched a few live streams of Seaton because Seaton's entertaining. So it's like specific crystals to upgrade what I'm assuming is kind of anything you want, but by character type. Also, pretty cool looking. Each type of ISO 8 has a specific slot to equip to one of the 5 slots in the Matrix. Okay, if you have enough ISO 8 crystals of a lower level, you may fuse them. Once you have a crystal in each slot in the matrix, you can select a class for that character. Classes are part of the feature that allows for the experimentation and theory crafting of ISO 8. Okay, so they're thinking of theory craft. That's a good sign. This line here is gorgeous. You can fuse them to create higher level crystals. That just is everything that people have been looking for in the rest of the game in ISO 8, which means they may actually be looking in the way to implement that, and that would be great. If we can fuse things to make higher level items, wonderful. Okay. The 5 classes contained in the prisms that can be equipped to the matrix. The classes currently are Raider, Striker, Skirmisher, Striker enhances their attacks and can gain an extra attack. Fortifiers, Healers heal their most vulnerable ally each turn and clear marks. Okay. So it's stuff that we don't entirely know about so far, but an extra attack and so this is like extra damage. That's pretty nice. So yeah, that's on spawn, bury yourself for 10,000 plus 2% of this character's max health. Okay, that's level 1. Okay. Classes can be upgraded similar to abilities. Classes require all ISO 8 to be at the next level in order to unlock the ability to upgrade the class. On turn, apply minor regeneration to the lowest health ally, gain 10% max health. Okay, so this is all making some sense. It sounds pretty interesting so far. Marked, a purple icon is a new mechanic coming with ISO 8, which increases incoming damage by 10%. Okay, so it's like a minor offense up type thing. Or defense down, I guess. Marked brings out the full power of some other ISO 8 classes, including Striker and Smart Enemies. That's cool. Planning to release. With this feature, one of the primary methods of acquiring ISO 8 crystals will be through the ISO 8 campaign. This campaign uses no ISO 8 energy to play mission nodes and does not require the regular campaign. Okay, so it's basically like a permanent event campaign. So that's a new overview of ISO 8 system as it stands today. As far as the release date is concerned, we're estimating the window of late September through early October. But again, this is subject to change. We know that you likely have many questions about ISO 8, and we'll try to answer. We will continue to keep you updated on the progress of ISO 8. This is some of the best communication that FoxNext has ever done. Straight up, this is great. Even if it's a feature not everyone's super excited about, the generated, no, they're predetermined. Yeah, that makes sense. You also get to choose a class. Will there be